drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in need something, let me calm down front.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Just be on PlayStation YouTube, wouldn't it?
He'll have a first down past the
thank you for the holding call.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
After this game, I'm going to take a proper look at that timetable.
Now Ryan. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
That looked like it's going to be hell.
19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And the Browns.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. 22. A 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Something to watch here in week one of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Ryan. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have
I have on Wednesday 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streams. all the way up until 7 o'clock at night.
Here's 2nd and 10.
9:30, well, 7. Fuck me. Okay, big day. Holy shit! What can national quiz at 7 o'clock? Are you? Why? Why? It's induction week, not fucking. Ah.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
I love it. Not having a mental breakdown over it. Swear to Christ.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Season, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win. You'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up.
I hate it. I hate that timetable.
Frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to take this down close to a first down.
Well, I'll take that. First down.
7 yards there and a first down.
Down by 3. This is interesting. By interesting, I mean I need to get my fucking idea how I'm going to lose.
Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
Kendricks, I didn't even realize.
More yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
2nd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd down and 4. Darnold.
Sam Darnold, you fucking prick.
Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd
Dipshit.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He finds Corey Davis.
I love this game. I love this game, and it gave me some fucking Darnold. That's not what I want.
It's 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No, I don't think he is here.
on now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will tie us.
Fucking hell, I've got Adam Vinatieri at kicker. Shit now.
As they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
a really good backhand.
Get some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Drive about to get started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And the pass complete to Anunwa. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well played.
23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
It's a slightly more annoying.
Almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And the Browns first down.
Ryan. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into
Should've
coverage,
picked.
almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. He's got Jack Doyle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First game of the first season. I'm getting absolutely shredded.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. From the shotgun, Ryan. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his
Twice slants.
And it's 3rd down.
I have played for the face of the franchise, and it's... I've got no real comment on it, because I don't think it's that good.
Down incompletion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a short return to the 6-yard
Let's go. That was perfect.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down.
I went wrong play there. Managed to survive. Get that 1st down.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Same worst plays.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Has the PS5 thing started now?
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Credit Melvin Ingram, able to get into the backfield.
Make credit Melvin Ingram, but you're going to credit the offensive lineman who decided they didn't want to block.
They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 15. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He goes underneath to Ingram.
That's awful.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
He's gone.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's caught by Beasley.
Let's go, Cole Beasley. Let's go.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
34-yard line.
What a time to get your first catch of the year. Absolutely perfect.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
A handoff to Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down.
That says 4, but never mind.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's got a Ingram complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's
6 or 7. I've seen worse stats for a QB.
First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
On the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Darnold. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
Too far, yep.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, eh?
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, Ryan. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, the veteran Ted Ginn. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return.
Love that. Love that from these guys. Love the ability to block. Can't beg for anything big when that happens.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last
brilliant.
time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101.
Alright, can this team block? Is that like a thing this team can do? Because I need it to happen in pronto.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
From the 31, Darnold. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
It's complete to Diddley, who apparently runs backwards.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this one caught by Beasley. He is out of bounds inside the 30.
Let's go. Let's go. What a play. What a play.
Now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Darnold completes it.
Go Beasley having a game. Let's go.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's annoying. This is annoying more than anything else.
23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First down and 10.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore.
Let's go, finally. It's taken the entire first half, but we have a deadlock. We have a break to the deadlock.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I'm Vinatieri.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more
Come on.
is what I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And incomplete.
Number 22.
Almost
Jesus
picked.
Christ, man.
Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. So
Okay.
Halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the 2nd half with a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Who do you think? What do you think's more likely per week?
That's a really nice
It's either per
tough
week
run
or for
inside,
next
and they
week.
gained 5 yards on it, and be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now it's Darnold.
I've got an idiot for a quarterback.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right, well, Hello, I'm back. What even is that?
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there. And
What's actually gone on? What's
first down.
I don't know. We're just watching trailers for the for an outing.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Second and 8.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the screen.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
November 19th it comes on. Everyone gets it 5 days earlier but us. 7 a week. 7 days, sorry, yeah. How the fuck is the US getting it early?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Darnold.
That love Sam Darnold.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Josh Bellamy, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
$4.50 and $3.50, wasn't it?
Throwing again, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes
my first week at uni, I've got 2 7 o'clock finishes.
Tough to defend.
Now it's Ginn. So this will be accepted as it moves
going in Monday and Thursday next week, and then nothing in the second week, and then Monday, Friday every week after that. I didn't watch it.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now.
Why,
Bam,
though?
boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
That's the real question. Why?
40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This is Fournette, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The ball carrier,
Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. He'll get this one complete to Davis. Called out
I'm
gain of
pissed
5
as
as
well.
the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brandon, perfect defense
Mexico,
in this situation
South Korea.
would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Japan
they
was
gave up the
obvious.
completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he
Darnold, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice return that time.
Okay.
Gets 12 yards back.
Talk about
And the
a cash
Browns
grab.
will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, the timing is sees everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Then he finds Beasley, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 there. And it'll move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The end of the 3rd quarter.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Fournette. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Melvin Ingram. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9-yard line. Again, it's Fournette.
This guy I'm playing now is probably getting sick of the sight of playing me.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down.
Huh?
If you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Fucking Friday, a welcome party, 5 while 7 on fucking line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrap. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Leonard Fournette, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Vinatieri now for the point after.
What?
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 17.
Yeah, that's...
Adam Vinatieri.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit
God
on
of
this
War,
one as
way
their
too
drive
many.
will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can...
I would not playing with lag right now. That's an interception.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And nearly picked off there. Almost.
Damn, if this game was actually realistic, I would have had about 15 15
He
picks.
started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage
From the gun on 3rd down, failed.
Popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And this one is incomplete.
Thank God that's incomplete.
The deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Okay, it's not as crazy as the Palace one yesterday. Also, PS4's November 19th.
To throw again, Ryan.
PS5, sorry, you know, everyone knew what I meant.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Darnold. Short throw to Disley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Leonard Fournette.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And now a 1,000-yard rusher season ago. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Darnold now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And